feet per second. Okay, so that is the net velocity of the football from the pickup. And this is at the moment of release. This is that sort of T0 type moment. So what about what's going to happen, ignoring air resistance, what's going to happen as time goes by, as the ball flies through the air? So can it continue with this velocity vector indefinitely? Why is it going to change?
Gravity.
Gravity. What would be a condition where this would just hold true? Yeah, space. If we were in 0G, this guy would just keep going in that direction, that'd be fine. But we're not. Instead, we're bouncing through a field or whatever. So we definitely have some gravity. So how would we account for that? If we wanted to come up with an equation for velocity after some period of time, as the ball is being thrown and being brought back to Earth due to gravity, what would we do with that? So what direction is gravity going?
Negative K.
What's that? Yeah, in this case. Yeah, so gravity's going in negative K. Positive K is the direction up, like the way we were pucking the ball. Gravity's trying to pull it the other way, so gravity's going in negative K. And so gravity is acceleration. We write down as just G. So we can say the acceleration on the ball, equals negative G, G's a scalar, K. Negative because we're in the negative K direction. So that's the acceleration the ball is going to experience as soon as you let go of it. Alright? And so can we add this and that? Sorry? Yeah, we're ignoring it. We may, I'm considering bringing air resistance into some future problems, but it gets a lot more complicated.
So you know, I also have to take into account the Coriolis effect, right?
No. No, we're not. We're not taking into account the curvature of the Earth either. Okay. This is a nice, stable, inertial frame. It's perfectly flat, nothing's spinning. All right. No, it's huge. No, it's the Coriolis. Okay. So can we add this into our velocity just straight out? No. What do we have to do?
Add in time.
What's that?
Gotta find a time.
We have to integrate it. We have to integrate it. Okay? So to get, this is a velocity, that's an acceleration. To go from acceleration to velocity, we have to integrate this. And so we integrate it and we get the, let's see here, I guess I'll call it
GT.
V gravity equals negative G T. We're integrating. We'll spit it up right there. And we could then add a V naught gravity or something. Well, what is that? Well, what is V naught? When we do an integration of acceleration, why do we bring the V naught term in? Yeah, we need to know what the starting velocity, in this case, our V, it's a V naught. We need to know what our starting velocity is. Do we know that? No? Do we have to make something up? We do know it. That's it. That's our velocity in the K direction. Right there. We already have it. So we can get rid of this guy. Because we already have it. We know our starting condition. We already found it. So what we this term here. These are now like for like, that's velocity, that's velocity. So we can indeed just straight up add them. So our I and our J aren't going to change. So this is still negative 35.4 FPS in the I direction, plus 29.3 FPS per second. In the J direction, those don't turn, those don't change. But our K, I'm going to group these. We have 35.4 from 4 FPS. And then I have this guy. I have minus G T. This is all K. So that's now velocity as a function of time. Okay. So what would we do now if we wanted to find position? Let's say after some period of time, after 3 seconds, how far is this ball gone? What do we do?
So
Plug in
3
T.
seconds in 15?
What's that?
So I put the substitute the 3 seconds in 15?
So if we substitute 3 seconds into T, what's that going to give us? We can do that. What would that give us?
Velocity after 3 seconds.
It would give us velocity after 3 seconds.
Well, it's not
And
gonna
so
be
if we
here
want to
for
know
that
position, we have to integrate this again. Okay? And so to integrate this again, each of these is just a constant with respect to time. Velocities, this guy isn't changing with respect to time. And that guy's not changing with respect to time. So to integrate it, we just throw a T on it. So if I have a position, again, this is with gravity. Okay. So I'm going to say it's negative 35.4. Yeah, it's still kind of feet per second. Feet per second times time. I think I'm going to rewrite the feet per second as F over S to make it a little more clear. F over S. So then we multiply these, multiply the time, it's going to cancel out the second, just give us feet. And that's in the I direction, plus 29.3 feet per second times time. In the J direction, plus 35.4 feet per second times time. And what about this one? What's the integral of this guy? Yeah. So minus, well, 1/2. Minus 1/2 G T squared in the K direction. And then here, I'm going to just add on the total under this thing, P naught. Okay. And so this P naught would have I, J, and K components to it. And that's just where we're starting out. We want to know, like, okay, we threw the football, we have a helmet arm, we threw that thing a really long way. Did that end up on Jackson's Field or Old Abel's Field? Okay, we would need to know where we started. All right, we started 100 miles south of either one of their fields. Well, I didn't know either one. So we need to know where we started. Where was our pickup when we let loose of this thing? Okay. There we go. So we're in McGregor's Field. And so that's our P naught. So we might say that we were, again, say we here to the center of town, we might say our P naught here is 1 mile I, maybe 1 mile east of the center of town, 2 miles north, and stand in the back and pick up about 10 feet per K, okay, for our P0. So that's just what this represents.
So we can't solve for
I haven't given you enough information. I have to tell you where this event took place to be able to get the slide right here. I mean, if we just ignore this, then what this is giving us is where has the ball gone relative to where we started off, relative to our P0. So let me just ask a general question. Is what I'm doing here generally useful? And I should continue doing this sort of review type stuff? Or should I try and just skip more into what Carl was doing with the stuff out of this guy?
That is
Review.
This is helpful?
Well, we've never.
Then we'll be continuing sort of along this vein then.